Here's to the laughter. Here's to the time we watched go by. Here's to the love you gave, 'cause it's about you. Here's to the way you call my name, and to the love we shared. I think of us on sunny days, 'cause it's about you.
In some way, every one of us longs to be remembered, and remembered for something good. We long to know that being here really mattered, that we made a difference in others' lives. And for many of us, that difference may be more than we might have guessed.
I'm Mike Revis, and at Ladies Funeral Home, we help people reflect and remember. We help them tell the stories of the people they love. And although it can at times hurt, it's really the first step in the path to healing.
It's hard to say how I felt. Lost, alone, but not frightened. I was glad that he wasn't hurting anymore. That was the main thing.
It's a devastating time for you when you lose a loved one, and you have reached a point, or I've experienced it in the past, you've reached a point you don't know where to turn. You know it's a thing that has to be done, and yet Ladies makes it something special.
We were always anxious about putting all of that together, my brother and I, but it was made a lot easier because we kind of knew the people.
A lot of things in life hurt, and they hurt a lot. Giving birth to a child, I'm told, hurts a great deal. The truth is, though, that just because something hurts doesn't mean that we have to shun it or put it aside. It is actually the pain that helps us realize that we need each other. Grief is painful no matter what. Grief done alone is more painful than grief done in groups.
We often hear things like, I don't know what to do, I don't know where to start, and I just need your help. But that's where things do begin. So we'll usually try to start by asking a few easy-to-answer questions.
Essentially, what we need to do in funerals is the same thing we do in grief. That's to remember the life that was lived, reaffirm the values we hold, realize that death has occurred and that grief hurts, and release the dead so that we who are living can go on about the business of living.
It's about your life and your time and your story, and there are a lot of ways the story can be told. You may like a quiet time for reflection, maybe in candlelight, or you may like doing something that remembers and celebrates the life.
And over the years, we've helped all kinds of families put together a great variety of services, and it's really more open and flexible than you may think.
All cultures seem to have 6 essential components in their memorial ceremonies. They are: first, significant symbols; second, gathering of people; third, a connection to heritage; fourth, ritual action; fifth, healing touch; and sixth, transition of the dead from here to somewhere else. When we put all of those 6 together, we don't forget any, we don't leave any out, it seems that helps us to enact this moment in order to make sense out of the chaos of early grief.
I see no reason to hurry things through. I mean that's the time that you're going to be remembering from now on, and John's was beautiful.
It's not like you can do it over again, because
no, it's not a do-over.
You don't rehearse it. So whatever you choose and whatever you do, or whatever the funeral home does, you get one chance.
I have no regrets at all. I wouldn't go back and change one thing that happened. I would love to have my mom back, but I wouldn't change one thing that happened here, Ladies.
One of the fears people bring to us is that you just don't understand. You don't know what this feels like. No, we can't know exactly what this feels like to you, but we may be able to come close. You deserve people who will listen and help with suggestions when you need them most.
You deserve people who are ready and willing to help you tell your stories, so that down the road, when you look back, you'll find a sense of satisfaction and comfort and knowing it was a meaningful tribute.
I didn't have any worries. I didn't have any feelings of I have to do this or I have to do that, because they said we'll take care of it, and they did.
They always make you feel like you're the only family right then, when I know they had lots, you know. And I'm sure they do that with everybody.
I don't think we got any kind of special treatment out of these guys. I think that's what they do. I think it's what they do, and ladies.